right, we're talking robot trucks. Robot trucks. They're coming. The robot trucks are coming. As a matter of fact, I will go ahead and say that they are here. Let's go and get active, man. Aurora. Disclaimer, y'all already know how I do. Y'all already know how I do. I have a fourth grade education. My father had a sixth grade education. I graduated high school with a 2.1 GPA. So don't blame me when I mispronounce a few words, okay? I am not responsible for my vocabulary. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the public school system, All right, but we're going to do the best we can. All right, we're going to get through it. All right, Aurora and Hirschbach expand partnership for 500 Aurora driver powered trucks. Okay. MOU paves way for binding deal later this year and hybrid network operations. All right, so Aurora has been doing some work down there in Texas. It is one of those autonomous trucking companies. They have partnered with Hirschbach. They have a PR video on YouTube. You can check that out. They have four middle-aged drivers. Um, Males and females, and they all are gushing over and praising the technology of Aurora and the driverless trucks. Bunch of sellouts, if you ask me. But let's go. Aurora Innovation announced Thursday an expansion of its strategic partnership with Hirschbach Motor Lines. This includes plans for the Iowa-based refrigerated truckload carrier to own 500 autonomous trucks powered by Aurora's virtual driver, called the Aurora Driver. Deliveries of these Aurora Driver-powered driverless trucks are expected to begin next year, 2027. A mile and the path to 500 autonomous trucks. The first step involves a memorandum of understanding. The mile outlines the path to autonomous scale. The final commercial terms and timing for the binding agreements are expected to close later this year. Once finalized, the deal will help Hirschbach scale a nationwide network estimated to create 500 million driverless miles. For Aurora, this establishes a multi-year revenue stream valued in the hundreds of millions of dollars. These trucking companies, they are generating revenue without truck drivers in the trucks. And that's the idea. They trying to get rid of you drivers, get you up out of there. They said that the highest cost when it comes to running a business is labor, and damn it, they're going to get the robots to do the damn work. Man, that is something else. That's something else. Let's go ahead and keep on reading, guys. When early adopters see the benefits the Aurora Driver delivers for their businesses and their drivers, they don't just stay the course. They scale quickly. I know that's right. Who else got these trucks is what I want to know, Chris, co-founder and the CEO. All right. We've been lucky to have such a thoughtful and innovative partner since our early days, and we look forward to growing with them. The industry is primed for this product, and our momentum towards meaningful commercial revenue is hitting a new gear. They said that the industry is primed. Um, I don't know. Do y'all think that that society is ready for driverless trucks, right? Driverless vehicles out there on the highway. When you start talking about no driver in the passenger seat, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? I know we keep talking about rookie drivers and non-English speaking drivers, and that's one thing, but no driver in the seat whatsoever. and the industry is primed for that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, Hirschbach is a leader in the refrigerated space and has 2,948 power units, according to the FMCSA. The carrier will subscribe to Aurora's driver as a service model where Hirschbach owns the assets. They own the trucks while Aurora supplies the virtual driver. While Aurora does the operations. Hirschbach got the truck. Aurora got the drivers. Hirschbach, they saying we getting rid of you drivers. We want to be the top dog in when it comes to technology and when it comes to scaling this refrigerated freight operation. The Aurora driver will provide consistent 24/7 service to our customers, making it an important growth lever for our businesses. They don't complain. They don't need days off. The driverless trucks, they don't need time off. They don't need days off. They don't need mental days off. They don't need to see about their kids. They don't need to see a bit about their mom. They don't need to see graduation. They don't need vacation. They don't need to see about their wife. They don't need to see about their husband. Their dog doesn't need a walk. It won't get sick. It doesn't need to take a break. It won't record the fleet manager's conversation. Come on, man. It won't take the company to court. Come on, man. The Aurora driver will not be a nuisance to the fleet manager. It'll just run, run, run all day long, all night long. While you pull, it won't park in undesignated parking spaces. It's not going to park on the off ramp. It's not going to complain about parking. It's not going to sue. The driverless trucks will be more convenient, is what they're saying. But autonomy isn't just a business move, it's a quality of life investment for our people. The Aurora driver will handle the lengthier, less desirable routes, providing our drivers with greater flexibility. It's a win-win. Now it says that those long stretches are the routes that drivers don't want to run. Where are they getting this information from? I would like to know over there at Hirschbach. When y'all start talking about your routes and the lanes that you want to run or don't want to run, does it get brought up that y'all don't want to do that run from Southern California to Texas? I would like to know that. I would like to know. I mean, because me, I love that run. I-20, I-10, I-40. I love that run. You know, you get a chance to see, some landscaping that's just different, especially west of the Mississippi. You get to see, you get to see the canyons, you get to see the desert, you get to see the mountains. I love that. So I find it hard to believe that they say that drivers don't want to drive those less desirable routes. You know where drivers don't want to go? New York City. That's where drivers don't want to go. Drivers don't want to go in Philadelphia, downtown Philly. That's where they don't want to go. Okay? When you start talking about going into the boroughs, they don't want to go there. No, no, no. Do not send me to Brooklyn. I don't want to go to Brooklyn. Huh? Huh? No, I got this load going to Queens. No, I do not want to deliver in Queens. No, but it's paying $10 a mile. It's a lot. Nah. That's where we don't want to go. But I-40 from Texas to California, man, that's easy money. Like I said, I would like to know who said this over there at Hirschbach. I would like to know. So all you Hirschbach drivers, uh, tap in. I would like to know what your thoughts are on running less desirable routes. Hirschbach is an important customer for Aurora's 1,000-mile route between Fort Worth and Phoenix. Aurora has delivered over 2,000 loads for Hirschbach, totaling over 800,000 miles to date. So if we just could calculate that into numbers, usually that lane pays about $3 a mile. They probably negotiated down to just $2 a mile, maybe even a dollar, you know, maybe even a little less. But let's just go ahead and say $2 a mile. Maybe they got that thing at $1.6 million. Okay. The expansion strategy is part of the hybrid network with autonomous trucks handling long haul Sunbelt routes, allowing Hirschbach drivers more focus on shorter routes and getting them home daily. You also focus on home time that y'all forgot. The real money is over the road. Y'all was so focused on trying to get home to your girlfriend, to your family, to your mom, to your dad, sister and brother, gotta go to church sometime. Meanwhile, Aurora saying, you know what? We don't need to see mom and dad. We got some trucks that don't need to see their girlfriend. Their wife don't need quality time. We got a driver, their quality time, their love language is money. Their love language is no time off. Eh? Meanwhile, your love language is, well, I need quality time and touch. That's what I like. I like intimate touches. Meanwhile, they Aurora has a driver. Their love language is get the freight there 24/7 nonstop. Hirschbach. Hirschbach drivers tap in. Hirschbach drivers tap in. Tap in. I like to know some of the conversations that were going on over there at Hirschbach because ain't no way this information just coming out there now and it hasn't been presented to y'all first. It had to be presented to you guys first. I would like to know. Check in. Check in. Check in. All right. Check in. Check in. All right. Hirschbach enlisted the help of its million-mile drivers evaluating Aurora's virtual driver performance before the launch of Aurora's driverless operations, along with its inaugural Dallas to Houston route. Like I said, they have a video on YouTube. They have a video on YouTube. Right here. Is this comment right here? Charles Wright. Charles Wright, a million miler. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, a bunch of drivers out here, they would rather have a robot on the street and on the roads and on the highway versus a bunch of flip-flop drivers. Because I'm going to go out there on a limb and say that, hey, these companies, they hear that too. Million milers too. These supposed to be million mile drivers, people who've been there, enough time to accumulate 1 million miles. I don't know how long it takes to accumulate 1 million